the other day, this mom had her son in the back seat of the car. Somebody behind them kind of tried to cut them off. So the mom, who had the kid in the back seat, flipped off the guy, gave him the finger. The guy pulled up behind her, shot through the car, killed the little boy in the back seat, who's 4 years old. We have a son who's 3. I was just thinking, and his last words were, Mama, my stomach hurts. She turned around, not knowing this, sees blood. And he's just like, Mama, my stomach hurts. And I was just like, I cannot believe. And then the driver sped away. I don't think they'd caught him yet. And this happens all the time. So I just thought about...
Makes me want to vomit.
The family has changed because she did this, which is can you not even be pissed off anymore without the fear of somebody putting a bullet to your head and killing you and not knowing that you have a family, man. You are the wife to someone. You are the mom to a child.
You just told that story again, and I'm getting sickening chills through my whole body. I'm just thinking that. Number one, that child didn't know what the heck was going on. It was just and then, oh gosh.
Yeah, every time I hear about that, because I can be a little bit hot-headed on the road, and certain times because that's just who I am. Man, let me tell you, people, it is not worth it on the roads. It is not worth it. We live in a world now that is dangerous. It's awful. It's terrible in some ways. The vehicle is a weapon. Cars are a weapon. Trucks, they are a weapon. A quick story. I was trying to help this guy, flashing my lights because he had a flat tire. He thought I was instigating something. And then as I'm trying to help him out, communicate, this guy rams into our car a year ago. He literally rams into our car. And now we're on this bumper car thing on the highway. And I was trying to help this guy. I mean, I'm lucky, I guess, this guy didn't have a gun.
That was the scariest moment of my life as far as, situations I don't control. I see people driving crazy, racing, but that situation, I was like, wow. So this guy intentionally hit literally didn't give a care about his own car, just intentionally just boom, rammed us inside of our car. We went off into the side. We were all in the car.
All in the back seat.
The entire family was in the car. And I was just like, if we would have flipped over going this fast, I don't know what would have happened because he rammed
into our car, just rammed into it.
Oh my gosh. Sickening. And then, so I don't know how long after that it was, but we were on the road again.
Coming back from Stone Mountain.
Yeah, entire family in the car and driving back. And I've said to Justin several times, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to be what's going to happen if you get your 2 seconds of F you? It's just not worth it. Okay, person, just go ahead. So this situation, we were driving back from Stone Mountain. The whole family was in the car, and this person, I guess, was trying to go really fast behind us. We were in the
Well, I can tell you because I was driving the car. I was in the far left lane going 80. I was going fast enough. This guy comes up 100.
He expected, our car to move, even though we're already going super fast. He wanted to go even faster, which I find is really what people want to do here. They want to go 105.
Yeah, go around me, though.
So, So I guess he pulled up next to go around.
Part of the story is that I was starting to get over, but as I started to get over, we moved over at the same time. So then I think he thought I was blocking him or something. So then I kind of moved back over because and he did it at the same time. So then he thinks we're on this cat and mouse game. And really, I just coincidentally at the same time we moved over one lane over, then back over.
But then when he pulled up close enough next to us, Justin, you were like, what? To him.
Oh, I was pissed, yeah.
Yes. This guy drops back a little bit. Next thing I know, I see him pull back up next to us, and he's got a gun pointed out his window. And I'm on the passenger side. He's on my side. Gun pointed straight at our car, straight at us out the window. I mean, I'm getting feelings of that even again now. I was just terrified. Wow. And I'm doing this no, this kid's no. And I don't know if he could tell what I was doing or saying there's kids and just saying no. I was just please no. And he put his gun back in the window and sped off.
I mean, I would say we are lucky we didn't get shot because that should have never been it should never been a scenario. So there's no luck involved. He didn't shoot at us. That should never have been a scenario that took place. I was rightfully heated because this guy was acting like a bozo. But let me tell you something, people. What I've realized since then and the other incident, it is just not worth it, man. It is. You got a family that you love. You got people that you love. The person that you are bickering with, what I try to do now, I always pretend like if I'm at the movie theater or like wherever I'm at, driving down the road, and you might get in some kind of altercation, rightfully so, they deserved it. Like, I've never instigated anything. It's always been like something that's like happened to me, and like I'm just like defending myself. But I always try to say, you gotta bite your lip. You got to get out of the way. You got to just wave off somebody because that person probably has a gun and they are a coward and they will just pull it out with no regard. Because what I said before, a lot of times they're younger, and I'm talking about race or white or black or whatever. A lot of times they're younger, but they have no regard for your life. You piss them off. You mess with their ego. They pull that gun out. They keep going. And a lot of time, not even caught. Mm-hmm. And you're dead. Your wife has to deal with that. Your kids have to deal with that. Everyone has to deal with that because of one emotional moment. Yeah. Why do these people have guns? Why are their guns allowed for people to act this way? They should not. It's simple as that. Case closed. That's it. There's no negotiation. If you care about the sanctity of human life, if anyone cares about the society we live in, like there's no negotiation to that. If you do negotiate with that, you are the problem. Get out of here.
You're an idiot is what you are.
Beat it.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. And there's the whole, NRA, the whole sect. Like, I'd like to know, what are these people's IQs? Because you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Well, no, the people in the NRA that like are on the side of guns in the house I already had that conversation.
Not even for gun control, Justin.
I'm talking about, why do people have guns, especially in their cars, walking around?
But that's what gun control is. I'm saying, even if you don't want to say, okay, no right to have guns at all, there's gun control. The NRA is even against gun control because they don't want to be told how many they can have, where they can have it, or what it's limited to. They don't want gun control.
The first thing I learned studying criminology is that a lot of criminals commit a crime because they don't understand the consequences. So until the consequences are felt through actions of peers or government leaders or gun control laws. Okay, if you go try to buy a gun and we catch it in your car, yep, you're going to do 5 years in prison. Yep. So let me repeat myself to everyone out there. Like, if you get caught, is it worth going to prison for 5 years? And a lot of people would say, it's really not. I drive late at night a lot of times. Mm-hmm. I live in a neighborhood where police are around that I might get pulled over and I may not be doing anything wrong, but I got a gun in my car.
Yep.
There's got to be strict. Now, some states have strict laws. Georgia, we don't really have strict laws. Some states have strict laws. We got to have stricter laws to protect the people, protect the families who are innocent. I know this has been, excuse the pun, a loaded episode, and it started out light, but pretty serious, and would like to know what you guys think of this. I know there's going to be some people, some morons out there who have different opinions about, we should have guns in cars. I don't mince words with these people. No, we shouldn't. Get lost.